everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my toenails using these pre-colored and pre-French design toenail tips from TEMU. I am very excited to try these. As you guys know, I am going on a little trip or a vacation, and I want to have my toenails done. So I thought, why not try these pre-colored and pre-French tip toenails from TEMU? I have never used the toenail tips from TEMU before, so this will be my first time, and I'm just very excited. I'm excited to check them out. Overall, looking at them through the box, they do look really, really nice. I'm loving the rosy mauve color and also the little French tip. I feel like a classic French toenail tip looks super cute, very classy, and just very pretty, and just really elevates your toenails. So I did go in and remove my last previous gel extension nail set on my toenails. For the previous set I had on were some BTR Box X-Coat toenail tips. I love those. I didn't have any lifting, but I was just wanting a fresh set, especially because that last set that I had on, I did go to the beach with them, and the sand kind of made them a little bit discolored. Not completely, but just a little bit around the tip of the nail. It was a little bit discolored. I didn't notice any chipping though. The French tips still looked really nice. But like I said, I'm going on a longer vacation and I just want to have a new, fresh set. So I am going to be applying and using these toenail tips from TEMU, and I am very excited for that. Now, something I will say, I don't know if I'm going to upload this video while I'm on vacation or if this video will be uploaded once I am back. I haven't completely got that all figured out yet, but yep, I'm going to be doing my toenails today. So let me just quickly open these up. I do want to quickly show them, and then we will jump into some toenail nail prep. So right here on the box, it does say full cover without trace, no deformation, and then it also says total 240, 300 pieces. Oh, and I almost forgot. I'm so excited to open these up, but on the back there's a little bit of information, and then it also says they're frosted, they're light and flexible, pre-shape, standard size, and then here are just some steps to follow to apply them. And here is a closer look at these toenail tips. If you go back to the instructions here, they are applying them. Here's a little light, and they're applying them using gel. These are showing on fingernails, which is actually a little bit weird, but these are intended to be applied using gel, so that is what I'm going to be doing today. But here again, here is just a closer look at these toenail tips. I think they look very, very beautiful, and we do have a good range of sizes. I think this is size 0, and then it goes all the way to size 14. So there are a total of 15 different sizes. And let me just pull one of these off here just so we can take a look at it. Oops, I pulled it off incorrectly. You're actually supposed to pull it off with this piece here. That way you kind of have a little bit of leverage for when you're applying it to your toenail. So it doesn't matter, I'm just showing this. I know my toenail isn't this big, but here is the nail tip. Really, really nice. You can see, even though it is pre-colored, we have that transparency, which will allow the light to reach through and fully cure that gel. These are very, very thin though. I will say that. They do not have much strength to them whatsoever, so I probably will need to go in with a couple layers of a builder gel or a strengthening gel. Not that these nail tips would be bad. You definitely can help to build and strengthen them up, but do keep in mind, if you don't really have a builder gel or a strengthening gel, or even you don't want to go in with those extra steps or extra layers of gel, these may not be the toenail tips for you because they are quite thin. And even though they aren't super long, I feel like you still do want a strong enough nail tip to avoid it from lifting up or breaking or chipping. So definitely keep that in mind. The cuticle area, it's thin, which that is okay. We want a thin cuticle area so we get a very seamless and flawless look. But then the free edge, it's barely any, like, it is not much thicker at all compared to the cuticle area. And you can see here, like, I am easily able to like bend and flex this nail tip. So hopefully with a couple layers of builder or strengthening gel, it will strengthen up these nail tips and I will be able to have a fresh set for my entire trip. My fingers are really crossed because now seeing how thin these are, I'm a little bit worried. But overall, they do look really, really pretty. I love the color and also the very nice French tip. So now let's jump in and do some nail prep on my toenails. Of course, I want these to last, so I'm going to be going fully in depth, step by step, and showing my nail prep. Okay, so I've kind of changed around here a little bit. I'm not sitting anymore. I hope my mic still sounds clear. I do still have it just clipped in the same spot. I'm just standing and I do have my foot hiked up onto my desk. This is a little bit of an uncomfortable position to begin with, but I hope that still me talking throughout the video, it's still going to pick up very clear. My fingers are crossed for that, but I am now ready to jump in and start prepping my natural nails. My toenails kind of look a little busted right now, but don't worry. In the end, I just know these are going to look so much better and I'm finally going to be able to throw on a pair of sandals and not have to worry about hiding my piggies. So I'm going to start off just by using a cuticle pusher and a scraper. My cuticles aren't terrible. On the big toe, I do need to scrape some of that up, but I am just going to go in with this, push back my cuticles, and then I'm also going to use the opposite end just to help remove that dead cuticle. My cuticle growth was actually a little worse than I expected it was, so I'm going to go in with this little mini diamond barrel drill bit and my e-file, and this is just really going to help me further remove that dead cuticle. I am also going to go in with my mini mandrel and sanding band to remove the shine from my natural nails. I also didn't think about this. I should have went ahead and did it first, but I'm just going to take a hand file and kind of shape up my toenails a little bit and kind of just file down the length just to be sure that my toenails, I don't have to choose a bigger size to make it fit me, just because I don't want my actual toenail to be longer than the toe tip. am now going to go in with a dust brush with a little bit of rubbing alcohol to remove all of the nail dust, and this is also going to help dehydrate my nails. For my base coat layer, I am going to use the Daily Charm 5-in-1 Strengthening Gel. So I'm just going to take this, apply a coat to all of my toenails, and then I will cure. Now that I have the 5-in-1 Strengthening Gel cured, I am going to go in and size out my toenail tips. To apply them, I am going to be using this little flash cure light here, and then I also will be using the step number 3 Daily Charm Extension Gel. So this is the same process I would do if I'm applying nail tips to my nails. So I'm just going to take the extension gel and apply it into the little toe tip. This can get a little tricky, especially because of the position I have to stand in. Also reach the whole way down to my toes, estimate the amount of product because toes are generally a lot smaller. Normally when it comes to the biggest toe, that one is the easiest just because it's a lot bigger and not super tiny to hold. Another thing that I do want to mention, these toenail tips do already have like a pre-etched surface, which is really nice. So I'm just going to take this gel product and I'm going to apply a little bit into this toenail tip here. You really don't need much, especially if you have like a super small toenail size like I do here. And then I'm just going to move away the tips and the gel product, and then I will turn on my little flash cure light, and then I'm just going to apply the toenail tip to my natural nail and do my flash cure. I will repeat the same process with the rest of the toenails. After I do have them all applied, I will go into my large nail lamp and do a full 60-second cure to be sure the gel is fully cured. here are the toenails after I have them all applied. I'm now just going to remove these little tabs, and then I will straighten out the free edge with my hand file. To help strengthen up the nails, I am going to go in with 2 coats of the 5-in-1 strengthening gel. So I'll apply my first coat, cure for 30 seconds, and then I'll go in with a second coat and do another 30-second cure. After I have both coats of that 5-in-1 strengthening gel applied, I'm now going to go in with my top coat. I'm going to go in with a layer of this to all of the nails, and then I will cure. And here are how they are looking. These turned out absolutely beautiful. And honestly, I feel like the 5-in-1 strengthening gel really strengthened up these nails. And because toenail tips aren't being like super long, I feel like the natural nail also helps to give strength to the toenail tip. So overall, I feel like these are pretty good. I can't really say for sure because this is my first time trying them and I haven't actually wore them out yet to see if they hold up. I will try to update you guys. But overall, they look very, very beautiful. I am now going to go in with my cuticle oil. I'm going to apply that to my cuticles, rub that in to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And here is the finished look of these toenails. I do think they turned out really well, especially for the price of these toenail tips. You can purchase them from TEMU and save some money doing your own toenails. I will say these are not the best toenail tips I have ever tried. Like I was saying, they're a little bit on the thinner side. They don't feel as strong as like the BTR Box X-Coat toenail tips. But depending on your price budget, you may be able to purchase these and they may work for you. Again, I haven't tried them before. I haven't worn them, so I don't know how long they're going to last, if the French tips are going to chip or if just the nail is going to chip because how thin they are. But like I also said, I also went in with that added layer of strength by going in with 2 coats of the 5-in-1 strengthening gel to help strengthen up and give these nails some strength. So all I have to do is repeat the same steps and do my other foot to complete the toenails, and then I will have a very beautiful matching, cohesive, very classy French tip manicure or pedicure, should I say. I'm so used to doing my hands, but I will have a very cute pedicure for my trip. I really hope you all did enjoy today's video, but as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.